When Peter Lohman, co-founder, principal broker, and CEO of RL Property Management started out, he and his business partner were managing just a handful of their own single-family properties in Columbus, Ohio, learning the ins and outs of property management as they went. After a few years, they expanded their portfolio by bringing on and managing other investors' properties. In 2013, they launched RL Property Management. As their portfolio grew larger and they scaled out their business, they needed software to automate the tasks they were taking care of themselves one by one. This was particularly true of accounting and payment workflows. Lohman and his partner started out with Buildium even before they brought on other owners' units. 11 years and about 650 units later, Lohman estimates that the software has saved them over $100,000 in labor costs and countless hours tracking bill payments, handling trust accounts, and processing 1099s.
I'm quite sure that I've saved over $100,000 in labor costs from using that versus manually stuffing envelopes and writing checks and things like that. And that's not even accounting for the extra transparency that our owners get, the strong records that are available because everything is within that one system.
When Lohman and his partner first started out, they were doing all of their payment processing by hand, which included rent payments, security deposits, and vendor payments. That posed several big problems for their accounting, especially bookkeeping and reconciliation.
When we would get a bill from a vendor, we would just write a check and mail it back. And there was very little record or accounting of anything.
He recalls trying to figure out which bills had been paid and which hadn't.
You're like digging through bank statements and stuff. So it was very rudimentary when we started.
Soon after bringing on Buildium, Lohman discovered its accounting and payment workflow tools. Through Buildium, Lohman's team can scan bills and set up automatic payments. They can also send a check with a copy of the original invoice to vendors through Buildium's check printing partner.
I could actually have Buildium's check printing partner print and mail the check with a copy of the invoice to the vendor for me so that I didn't have to do any of that. And so I tried that out. It worked really well and I never looked back.
Both his team and his owners, through the owner portal, can track payment histories as well.
To me, that's just so easy and straightforward, and it makes everything trackable. You can see exactly like when the bill was entered and when it was paid.
Lohman estimates that running all of RL Property Management's payments and taxes through Buildium has saved him at least $100,000 since they started. Overall, Buildium has been a valuable asset for Lohman and his team, as they have grown from just a few self-managed doors to a mixed portfolio of hundreds. The software has grown with them.
The extra transparency that our owners get, the strong records that are available because everything is within that one system. So like the reporting and records, a lot of things flow downhill from that. And because it's all integrated, it's just very smooth and easy for me.